So everyone, thank you for joining the call. So today we have Miss Mini who is going to take a webinar, which is our second webinar for this particular month. So this is altogether going to be a live webinar wherein she would be explaining about how the market works and what are the basic things we should focus on. Like I said, we are still waiting for a few more students to join in, and exactly within 5 minutes, we'll start the program. If you guys have any questions in between or now, you can just drop a text message in the chat box. I'll handle it along with Mentor Mini as well. Please do not unmute your mic until unless we ask you to do so, right? If you have any question, just raise your hand or drop in chat box when you want to talk, right? Thanks, guys. In just 4 minutes, we'll start.
Good evening, everyone. Let me know if I'm completely audible and my screen is visible. Just put in chat box yes. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. I hope I'm visible, right? I'm visible. So have you ever wondered that if you want to buy a home, your own home, you have to take the loan from the bank at a certain interest rates, and that interest rates you have to pay the monthly installments called the EMIs, which is influencing your personal finances. How it is influencing your personal finances? If the interest rates are higher, your EMI will be higher for that particular home loan. You have to pay the high amount. If the if the interest rates are lower, the EMIs will be lower. Okay, let me say, please confirm if I'm visible. My screen is visible and video is visible.
Mini, your
Ankit, can you
screen
please
is
confirm?
visible. Your screen is visible, but not your face. So I guess
But it is visible in my screen.
no worries. Please continue.
Yeah, okay.
Face is visible as well, and PDF is also visible.
Yes, face is
Okay, Vijay.
also, I think
Thank
it
you.
should be visible. Okay. So I'm talking about the interest rates. That is the very interesting word, interest rates. And do you know the fact that the central banks, they are making the interest rate decisions, it is impacting significantly the market, moving the currency market, commodity market significantly within a few minutes. And as a trader, if you know about these markets, making the informed decisions along with the support and resistance, you can leverage trading these interest rates announcements. Within few minutes, you can be in the profit. Let's take a look how. And I have traded these interest rates in the last in my recent trades on 18th of June. So when you look into these interest rates, we have the Central Bank of the US, that is the Federal Reserve, announced the interest rates called the Federal Funds Rate, and this is 4.5%. It is decided not to change the interest rates. It keeps remain unchanged as compared to the forecast value, and the previous value data is this. So this is an economic data. This is an economic data. Based on this data, it is being released on 11:30 p.m. Yes, at the late night, it releases the interest rates every month, 8 times in a year. So that is the beauty of the currency market, commodities market, that it is operational 24 hours 7. Even if you are a working professional, you can easily trade and capitalize after the US session opens at 5:30 p.m. till late night. Or if you are not going to bed too early. You are feeling bored also. You have the news coming up at 11:30, and if you have the good understanding with the informed decisions, you can trade this news within a few minutes. You can trade the profits and you can end up with the profit. Now let's look into this 11:30 p.m. result announcement. What happened in the currency? Let's take a look into the dollar market because it is the USD interest rates. So when we talk about the DXY, let's take a look into the 5 minutes time frame on 18th of June at 11:30 p.m. Just look at this scenario. This is started 11:30 candle, and this is how the significant move it has given from 11:30 within 1 hour. If you have a good understanding, you could have taken the trade and based on the buying of the dollar. Now you have the well-informed analysis already in prior. You have already done, you have found out your support and you know about the resistance. You know about how much tick values it will be, pip value it will be moving. So all these informed results, after the thorough research, you will be taking the decision of trading this news. It has taken the resistance, becomes a support, support, support. Again, it becomes a support and it is also looking as a flag pattern. I hope you have, those who have already a trader, knows about the flag pattern. Now let's look into the scenario that in the currency market, how it impacted, how the markets are interconnected. This is the dollar chart, and we are talking now about the currency pair, which is the king of the pair, that is the Euro USD. Let's take a look into the same date, and you can see that the price has given a sharp rise and starts falling after that. So if you have understood that you have already done the previous resistance, you have applied your previous resistance, you would have taken a short from here. And let's take a look how much pip values it has given. If you have taken a short based on the price action information, not impulse action, it should be in the information after the price action, then you would have taken the 44 pips, at least 44 pips in the market within just less than 1 hour. 44 pips is equivalent to $44. $44 when you are taking the volume of 0.1. And what would be your risk and reward? This will be your reward. And what would be your risk? Your risk will be above this resistance area. You will be placing your stop loss. So to give you in the clear, concise manner, you will take a short position. At here, this will be your stop loss and this will be your take profit. Now, how much take profit you would be taking based on the previous support and also based on the historical instances that it has announced the interest rates in the historical past. Every month it has announced the interest rates, right? What happened in these histories? So that is informed decisions. After the thorough research, you will be deciding on taking the trade news. Let's look into the gold, which I traded. I traded the gold based on this. I already analyzed my gold. It is taking the support resistance consolidation. Everyone knows the Israel-Iran war is surging the gold, the geopolitical tensions. The gold is a store value, it is a safe haven asset. But in the traditional way, people used to buy the gold and store in the wallets. They have to pay the full amount of the gold to buy 1 kg of the gold. But can you short sell the gold before buying it? Can you sell the gold before buying it? That is the beauty here, that you can also do the short selling before buying the gold. So what I did during the news time on 18th of June, let's see, this is the candle news announcement time. The price is already at reaching its resistance area. Once I see the rejections happening, I reacted based on the lower time frame, that is the 1 minute time frame, and this is my stop loss and this is my take profit, the previous support. Let's see how much. If I took a short position, you would have taken a risk reward ratio accordingly. This will be your risk reward ratio. 5 ticks if you are risking in the gold, 5 ticks, and here it is 40. So 5 is to 40 will be your risk reward ratio. Now I profit 14 ticks. 14 ticks, which is when I'm taking the 0.1 volume, it is equivalent to $140. I did not chase this profit also. I did not chase because this is the first take profit and I'm good to go. It is late evening also, 11:30 p.m. I have to sleep as well and I traded this much and I'm happy with that. There is no need to chase the profits till the end. You have to understand the in-depth where is the support is coming up. So this is how the interest rate decisions along with the personal life, personal finances, it has impacted the market also. Now, let me talk about myself. I'm a global markets trader and a passionate educator. I hold 7+ years of experience in trading and investment in the currencies, commodities, cryptocurrencies, indices, natural gases. And my aim is to simplify the complex trading concepts into the understandable, actionable, and profitable strategies. In my 7 years of experience, the ups and downs I faces and the trading experiences I would like to share with the students in a very simplified manner so that whatever the mistakes I have done, where to trade, when not to trade, where to set the stop loss, when the stop loss hunt will happen, all these things will going to share in the courses that I have designed as a in a structured manner so that it will be simplified to everyone, understandable to anyone, irrespective of their background. Even the science background student can easily understand the global market trading and invest the right way. So I have mentored more than 3,000 students and simplified their financial education. And also I'm very much it gives me immense pleasure and also motivate me when my past students share their success stories. Just give me 1 minute. So we should be thankful to Tradify, who bridges the gap between the ambitious learners and a passionate educator to simplify the financial literacy concepts for you, the trading programs, trading and investment programs, to bring in front of you in a simplified manner. But why should here we are talking about the trading and investment? Why we are talking about why it is important to invest or why it is important to trade, to understand the trading. As you all know, in today's world, the job market is very unpredictable. Inflation is skyrocketing and it is eating up your savings. The power of money is losing its purchasing power. It's losing its value. There was an old roadmap that you have to get a degree, landing in a job, and then saving for the retirements. That is good, but it's no longer now enough. You should have the complete understanding of the money, how it grows, how it moves, how it shrinks its value, and how you have to manage your own personal finances. In day-to-day life, you have to make the decisions related to the finances, and also in other fields, it will help you a lot. Managing your money is very important. By today, if you start your career in trading and investment, upskill yourself. By the time you reach 30 plus, 35 plus, you will be able to generate wealth for your family, even for your own lifestyle. But that is not simple. That is not that much easy. That is not that much difficult too, but it requires a complete understanding. Requires a complete understanding related to the psychology of the market, the behavior of the market, the fundamentals, the technicals, the economic data, collectively to take the informed decisions. So you know that when you diversification of the funds, you invest in the insurance companies, in the banks, the corporations, the financial institutions, how they how they grow their capital. They grow their capital to more than 200% times from the invested capital that is acquired from yours. But how about if you learn the market risk? You always heard about that investments are subject to the market risk. Please read the documents carefully before investing. But what about if you understand these market risks yourself? You could be able to generate the profits. Some part of the capital you could diversify into the trading and generate the profit for yourself. That is the passive earning. After learning, that is the passive earning of generation of the passive income. That is important. During the COVID times, many people have lost their jobs. If they had known about the market, but the market's still running. If they had known about the market, because here the short selling is also possible. It doesn't mean that you have to only take a buy. You can take a sell as well. That is the beauty. You can lock your position as well. When to lock, when to unlock your positions, that is also again a strategy in itself. So how these companies are capitalizing the funds, as you have seen, if I have told you about the gold, I've told you about the euro. In the euro, in the gold, let's say we have gained $140 in just less than 1 hour. So after looking, because the risk management is also important, it doesn't mean that all your trades, if you're taking 10 to 20 trades in a month, all your trades are in a profitable. You might be in the losses as well. So after adjusting the losses, it is very easy to gain minimum of $20 in a day. Very easy. Because market is moving, the currency market is moving 200 pips, means $200 up and down. And the gold is moving now. The last month, it has given more than 50 ticks value movement. So let's take a very basic numbers, very easy numbers, that is the $20. So let's understand how these big companies, they are managing your funds. So if you are gaining $20 in a day and trading is possible 26 days in a month, right? Monday to Friday, it is operational. Let's say you are trading only for 20 days and you are getting $20 into 20 days, that is $400 in a month. And let's say you have invested the capital of $1,000. What will be your ROI? $400 divided by $1,000 into 100%. That is, to make it in a percentage, it will be 40% in a month. What about in a year? In a yearly, you will be getting 40% into 12, that is 480% you are generating the returns in a year. Right? So this is not impossible. This is quite possible. After getting the complete education, not the impulsive move, no guesses, no luck, no influential videos, no working on the videos. trade yourself, understand the market yourself, you will be able to generate the strategies going forward. And how about these banks? They are giving on the PPF 7% return on the annual basis, that is per annum. Guaranteed return, they are giving you 6 to 7% in the FDs when you want to invest in the FDs. In SIP mutual funds also you'll get the less returns. So some part of the capital you can diversify into the trading, understand the trading, and maximizing your financial growth, able to generate the wealth for yourself and for your family too. So that is how you are achieving the financial independence after getting into the education. But yes, it is a long journey. It is not a short journey. Within a day or within a week, you can get into the understanding of the trading and you are good to go to deploy your capital, the real capital, and you have started trading. No, it requires a complete long journey. You should have the deeper knowledge of every aspect of the market. Let's take a look into why these education matters for you. As we have understood from one example that markets are interconnected. Let's look into the Russia-Ukraine war that happened in 2022 and what happened to the oil prices. And these oil prices are directly impacting your fuel prices also, which is required for the jet planes, for your filling up your car tanks. Let's take a look. 2022, everyone, I hope you know that there was a Russian-Ukraine war started. And see, there is a huge rise in the oil prices. That is the crude oil, XTI-USD, the crude oil prices. Even the gold prices surge. Now, Russian-Ukraine war also held the increase in the consequences, the increase in the oil prices. That is why the China is also impacting because it is a larger importer of the oil. So all these matters, these are interconnected in your day-to-day life, finance expenses as well. So you should be empowering yourself by understanding these global markets. You should be empowering yourself and you should have the market awareness, which will give you the confidence. Let's talk about the currency trading. I hope everyone is on the same page, understanding. Just put up yes in the chat box if everyone is understanding is on the same page. I hope I'm not going too fast. Just write yes if you are on the same page. Okay, thank you so much for the confirmation. So now let's understand about the currency trading. Why it is so popular? Why everyone is involving into the currency trading? So you know that it is the world's largest financial market. In the UK, it has been highly traded in the volume and 7.5 trillion volume it is being traded on the daily basis. Then comes the commodity, then comes the crypto. First, number one is the forex, then the commodity, then the crypto. So 90% of the traders are the retail traders. They are the speculators like you and me. They are working on the probabilities and the building your strategies. This is the whole new language. This pricing is a whole new language that you will be understanding. If you have been given a for French book, you've been scrolling over the pages, you're not understanding those language, right? If you're given the French or the other language books. This is something like this only. This candlestick patterns, these are candles. These are whole new language in the trading field, in the trading industry. So if you are understanding the language here, and the best part it is that market repeats the history. The history is repeating, the patterns are repeating, the structures are repeating, and that is what we have to gain the confidence in. Let's take a look into the gold as of now. It is making a flag pattern. Since the US has bought 2 weeks time to decide on whether to intervene in the Russia-Ukraine war, the market is at pause right now. It has surged, right? I traded this also. Let me give you the analysis on the gold. Or let me give you the analysis on the currency, as we are talking about the currencies right now. There are different type of traders. If you can be after understanding, you can be in a scalper also. It decides the time. It's just a matter of time, which time frame you are trading in. If you are a scalper, you will be using the time frame from 1 minute to 15 minutes time frame. If you are an intraday trader, you will be moving on to the 1 hour time frame. From 15 minutes to 1 hour, you will be trading as an intraday trader. If you want to be a short-term investor or a swing trader, you have to look into the time frame of the higher time frames, like from moving from 1 hour to a daily time frame, to a weekly time frame as well. If you want to have a short-term investment plan, that you are the working professional and you don't have any time throughout the day to trade and to look into the markets, right, all the time, you can go for the short-term investment, looking for the from the monthly time frame to the daily time frame. Or if you want to have a long-term investment, like you can go for the crypto altcoins, you can look for the higher time frames. So once you're understanding the basics of the market, the working, the psychology, fundamentally, technically, everything, you can be any type of a trader depending upon the time frame you are choosing. Let's talk about the Euro USD. When we look into the monthly time frame, what pattern you are able to see here? Can anyone write in the chat box? When I switch it into the line chart, it is more clearly visible what type of a direction of the price or what type of a trend it is going on. If any one of you are a traders, please write in the chat box. What type of a trend you are able to see? Anyone? Yes, it is the downtrend. So when we look into the higher time frame, the market is saying that I'm downtrend. This which is we call, according to our implication, because I'm looking into the higher time frame, top-down analysis, this will be my primary trend. Now, I can't trade based on the primary trend because I'm a scalper. I'm a intraday trader. If I want to go for the intraday trader, I have to go to the shorter time frame. But we cannot overlook the higher time frame also. Then we move on to the daily time frame. In the daily time frame, within this primary trend, we have so many uptrends also. Within that downtrend, we have so many uptrends and downtrends as well. Now, currently market is at here. After making an uptrend, how the uptrend is forming? It is giving you the higher highs, higher lows. This is higher low again, and higher highs it is making. But what happened here? The new high has not been formed. It should break this previous high to make a new high to continue its uptrend. This is the higher low, which makes, when you connect all the dots, it will make the uptrend. But as of now, the market is at pause. It is not making a further uptrend. So there is a chances the market will break this trend line channel. And once it is breaking this candle closing below this trend line channel, it has a probability to break this previous support. Now let's look into the trading opportunity. When we talk about in the 1 hour time frame, let's look into this trend line channel. It is giving you very in a good sense, it is giving you the uptrend, then downtrend. And how could you have taken the trade here? You know about the support resistance? The support resistance won't act like in a horizontal manner only. If you would have known about the price action along with the support resistance, the candlestick pattern behavior, you would have taken a trade after this candle formation, which is called as a hammer candle. With your next trade entry over here and your stop loss below the low of this hammer candle. And what would be your take profit? Your take profit would be the next resistance, which is forming over here. This would be your next resistance. Your take profit 1. There is a 2 ways to capture your take profit. Either you place your take profit value into the system and the trading platform will do on your behalf. You don't have to worry about. Or you can look over, if you have time, you can look over the market. If it is continuously rising, not breaking or not making a lower low, it is giving you the candle is closing above the previous high. The closing matters. Candle closing above the previous high, then you can continue riding with the candles. It is requiring the watchful over the markets, looking at the charts. Let's say if you have taken the trade over here, the long position at this moment, and this will be your take profit 1. This is your stop loss. How much pips or the dollars you would have gained? It is giving you 72.1 pips. 72.1 pips equivalent to $72. How much you have risked your capital? You have risked for 19 pips, that is $19. Now you have to understand how to calculate your ROI. ROI is profit or loss divided by the capital employed. Your profit will be $72. You have invested $1,000 and this will be your 720% ROI. No, it is 7.2% ROI. In just one trade, you have gained 7.2% ROI. What if your stop loss would have hit? Your $19 would be in the losses. We should not overlook the other side of the coin. Other side of the coin is the loss. Because market is not in your hand. We are working on the probabilities. We are speculators here. So $19 divided by 1,000 into 100, 1.9% you will be losing and you are gaining 7.2% and you are risking 2%. So that is the power of the currency. This is just one trade. You would have gained the multiple opportunities in trading. I'll show you the trade I have traded in the gold. In the 5 minutes time frame, when there was a news, I told you, there was news in the on 18th of June, I was on holiday that time. And that is the beauty that with the internet connection, using the mobile, if you have done the analysis already, you would have taken the trades. I was on the holiday and I took a trade in the short side here and closed the trade at that after few minutes through the mobile. And within just few minutes, I gained $140. Now there is one project I would like to give you that in the Euro USD, I want everyone to participate in this short assignment. You do your top-down analysis and find out one trading opportunity and calculate your ROI based on the 0.1 volume, You are taking 0.1 volume and the capital you are using is $1,000. Just a paper trading. What you need to do, you have to analyze your chart, put your drawing tools and show me where you have entered, evaluation, why you have entered, and where you have taken the profit, where is your take profit, and where is your stop loss. And if your take profit got hit, how much percentage ROI you have gained. You know about the formula of ROI? You just write it down. Formula, profit or loss divided by capital employed. So that is your project. You have to do, find out the trading opportunity in the Euro USD and send it to me. You can share it to the team of Tradiify and they will share it to me. So there's so many probabilities happen. And this is not just one trading pair. We have more than 100 trading pairs, but not all the trading pairs are into trading, are meant for the intraday or scalping. So we will talk about the major pairs and the minor pairs, exotic pairs. What are these and what are the differences between these? What are the best trading pairs we can choose from so that we want the liquidity? Liquidity in the means the more traders selling and buying the currencies. For example, if you want to buy something, you should have the seller with you. So you should have the seller so that only then you can buy something from your the person who is want to sell. For example, you are having the dollars in your hand. You are trading internationally. For example, you are into the international business and you have euros with you. You are earning in euros. You have certain business and you have the international clients, the euro clients, and you are earning in euros. Once you have the deeper understanding of the trading market, the market of the euro, how the euro is working, whether it is in the downtrend, whether euro is in the uptrend, the indices of the euro, you would have taken the decision whether you have the euros with you in your vault, you want to hold that euro. If the price of the euro will going rise, then only you can sell those euros in the exchange and convert into your home currency, country's currencies. Or if the euro price is very low, if it is the bearish, the price is very low, you can wait for the euro to sell into the market because everyone would be selling, would be like to sell the currencies at a higher price so that you will be getting the good return, right? So that is also the power giving you the daily in your daily financial decisions. And if you want to sell the euro, you should have the buyer to buy the euro from you and sell the currencies you want to take from against the euro. For example, you want to buy INR, that person should have that much of the INR with him, then only he can give you the INR and buy the euro. So that is called the liquidity. More number of the buyers and sellers into the market, the more easily the trading will take place. Not only the forex, it is gaining the popularity. Even the cryptocurrencies, commodities like gold and silver, it is gaining the popularity. The reason behind this is it is 24 hours 7, 5 days in a week, cryptocurrency 7 days in a week. You don't need to invest huge capital to start investing or trading. You can start with $1,000. You can start with $100 as well. And you can leverage the opportunities after understanding. You can leverage the real market economic data, the technicals, the price action, and even you have to start with the virtual funds. There's no need to invest the real capital without understanding the market. You can start with the virtual funds and replicate, just like you are investing the real money, you're replicating it with the virtual funds. Without risk, you are understanding the market without any risk. So it is also You can apply those strategies in the gold market, silver, other commodities, the cryptocurrencies, and even the indices. You will be understanding the list that how you will. Let me show you the list of the cryptocurrencies I have added in my bucket list. And similarly, there are so many cryptocurrencies available in the market, so many currencies available in the market. But even if you master the 4 or 5 currencies, that is quite enough. Now, one more analysis I want you to look into the gold. You have to give the 2 assignments, one in the Euro USD, and also find the trading opportunity into the gold. When market will open on Monday, you will see that the price is making a flag pattern. There's a pole of the flag, and the market is at pause here. So what type of a flag it is called? Anyone knows? Please write in the chat box what type of a flag pattern it is known. What it is called? What type of a flag pattern it is called? Anyone? It is very simple. This is just a basics of the market. It is called as a bullish flag pattern. Bullish flag pattern means when there is a flag pattern, the falling wedges make the market usually give a breakout. Usually the market give a breakout. So as a trader, the technical traders, they are waiting for the breakout to happen, and the market always retest after breakout. The market breakout, retest, and then move in the upward direction. This is how the bullish flag pattern goes. But when we talk about the geopolitical events that Israel and this Iran war is happening, anything could happen in the market. So traders are waiting for the breakout or even the breakdown as well, because opposite could also true. So we'll understand this in the sessions with related to the previous flags that has been happened in the historical past. The price has been started since 1971. The trading in the gold has been started since 1971. So you have so much backed history that you can go into the history and understand the patterns. So I want you to give one analysis on the gold as well. The trading opportunity. Do your analysis and give the trading opportunity. And again, you have to share me the ROI by trading in the gold, how much stop loss or take profit that you have hit based on your analysis. Even at the market at pause, you can easily do the scalping. If the market is at pause, scalpers, they are waiting for the pause in the market. You can even you can take the trade in during the consolidation phases. That is what I leveraged. I leveraged the consolidation phases in the gold over here. This is what the consolidation. But we will not be jumping just directly. It is taking support. Let's jump into the buy call. No, we have to understand the confirmations. What is giving you the confirmation here? The candle is giving you the confirmation. This candle is giving you the confirmation that I'm not going to fall further. The buyers are intact and will lead the price up. But what if the opposite could also be true? You have to place the stop loss below this. That is called the part of the risk management, which we're going to understand in depth. But still, many traders lose money. You already heard many traders, 70% of the traders lose money. Why? Because they do not understand the market risk. They're not taking the education, which requires a long journey of education. They're just working on the guesses, tips, influential videos, advices from others. Even the financial advisor advises you to go with that, buy or sell. You should have the understanding whether he is correct or not with your own analysis. If it is aligning with your own analysis, then you should have, this is what you call as an informed decisions. So that market risk you should have to understand before investing. For example, if you're going for the insurance, taking the insurance plans, there are two type of plans. One is a market linked, one is the non-market linked. And if you want to go with the market linked, which is increasing your net asset value, that net asset value depending upon the market. And if you know about the market, when it is bearish, then it is the right time to take that insurance. Because if the market will going to rise, then only your net asset value will going to rise. And then only the value of your the insurance will going to rise. You are paying the premium, but your value is not rising because market is not rising. That is why when to take the insurance plan, when not to take, why to take, the time value of money, everything you have to understand. So this will market, understanding the market will give the deeper knowledge because you are understanding here the psychology, the fundamentals, the economic benefits, risk management, technicals, and whatnot. Everything. Every trade requires evaluation. If you are entering, that is why I'm asking you to give me the short assignment of your entering point, your buy call, or a short selling, and what ROI you have gained. And I need a proper evaluation that these are the reasons that I have entered into this trade, right? So this will be your session, the assignment after the session. And you know that the trading is a zero-sum game. If one is losing, other is gaining. If other is gaining, one is losing. And here, that is the beauty of the CFDs market, that you are no need to invest your full money. You can trade even with $100 and you can manage $10,000 from $100 by using the leverage, that is 1:100 leverage you are using. You are managing $10,000. You have invested $100, but you are managing the funds of $10,000. But that comes with a risk, leverage risk. What are the health indicators? Used margin, margin level percentage, equity, balance, profit, losses, everything we have to count for. Just like you take care of your organs in your body, right? You have heart, you have lungs, kidneys, everything you take care. You live a healthy lifestyle so that there's no need to go into the hospitals. You have to, and when there is no heart, there is no life in your body. Similarly, we have the health indicators in the trading, which decides your trading platforms health, the working of your trading platforms, whether it is a healthy trading going on or whether it is unhealthy trading. And if there is a one heart of your trading platform, it is margin level percentage. That is the heart of your trading platform. If there is no margin level percentage, then your trades you're going to end up with blowing your account. So we have designed the structured course where we have mandatorily want you to blow your account with the virtual funds so that you could be understanding what the consequences before investing your real money. So all the courses and the teachings are being designed, assignments are being designed in such a manner that step by step from the basics, from A level to the Z level, you will be understanding gradually the working of the markets, how it is working, your trading platform, how it is working. It's like you are joining the course, you are taking the class 1. In your education also, you start with the class 1, then the class 2, then class 3. You're not directly jumping to the graduation level. You're not jumping directly to the post-graduation before completing the graduation. That is how the level 1, level 2, level 3, step by step, you learn about the trading courses. So it is important to invest in yourself, to invest in your money. And this post I've gone through today, and he has given very good post in the LinkedIn. I'll share with this team, will share the link with you, that invested because of FOMO, the fear of missing out. How to get to avoid this? The influencer told to hold. You forgot diversification. These are the small mistakes the investor do, and they end up with the losses. And they don't take the education. right? They don't take education. They just simply go with the random tips and work on the impulses randomly. That will not work, because this is your real money, hard earned capital, which you'll be deploying in your trading. And these banks, corporations, mutual funds, financial institutions, they are investing your money into the trading field market, and they require the professional traders who have the good experience of trading. And the trading experience starts from learning. So thanks to Tradiify, who has bridges the gap between the learning and the enthusiast learner and the mentors. And you will be getting the courses over here at the Tradiify. When you look into this, you can get to know about the courses that we offer. And this is the level 1. This is the level 1. Level 1 here, you will be understanding the foundations from the beginner level. And again, in this foundation, we will share you about the real trading experience of mine, the chart analysis. The real charts that I have traded based on my trading experiences, you have to understand. Let me look into. You can look into the, let me see. So you can go through the topics. The month 1 beginner level, foundation level will start with a week, 4 weeks. It's a 4 weeks complete Monday to Friday course. And you will be getting the knowledge of these topics, and all the knowledge will be done on the practical manner. You can explore this by clicking on this week 1 and explore the topics we'll cover. By the time you will be completing the month 1, then you will be moving on to the level 2. Level 2, that is your indicators come into picture. The fundamental economic data that is we talked about here, economic data will come into picture in the level 2. You just go through the course topics and you will get to know. And in the 3rd month, we'll get to know about the more advanced topics and will introduce the cryptocurrencies trading. You know that the cryptocurrency Bitcoin has been booming nowadays. Everyone investing in the cryptocurrency, also used for the trading purpose. I have also invested as a swing trader, not for the long term. I invested in the long term in the altcoins, but will show you the correlation between the altcoins and the Bitcoin as well. You can take the informed decisions while looking into these charts and how the Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency moves, the pump and dump of the market based on the news. It has its own driving factors. So you can go through that easily, and I request you should look into this complete video, that how these courses will be benefit you and what are your responsibilities as well, because we are here not taking everyone, we are just handpicking those enthusiastic and ambitious learners who can devote their time, who are not just here for the certificate, who can seriously want to be a trader. So you just go through this video. I request everyone, and once you are free in your free time, go to this complete video, which shows you the step-by-step learning and what uh, you will be benefiting and what your responsibilities will be during the learnings. So once we'll completing this course, it will open up the gateway for the scalpers. You can easily scalp, as we have discussed that this decides the time frame. What time frame you are choosing it. We will be talking about the 4 pillars of technical analysis. Along with that, one pillar is the time frame. So we'll deeply understand the time frame. The intraday traders, you can be a swing trader, you can be a short-term investor, you can be a long-term investor as well. And level by level, you will be upscaling yourself by learning after every month course, by picking after every month. So you will get the research-based curriculum. There is no ChatGPT, YouTube content here. All the content is being developed from my own trading experience, and I have developed all the research assignments in such a manner that it is completely based on the practical. If you completed those assignments, you will boost up your confidence in taking the decisions. You also know that you should be knowing that there is a trading sessions. The timing also matters. What is the right time to take the trade? So that is also one of the part of the assignments that we have prepared for you. Live market case studies you will be getting, and you have to analyze the market in front of your peers as well, understand their strategies, and you will also share your strategies so that we'll have a collaborative learning environment. You will be sharing your real trade analysis along with me, and we'll have the competitions. In the competitions, that is a trading competition, you will have a chance to earn the real money. But you are trading with the virtual funds. Those who are winning this competition, the first top 3 winners we will choose based on the highest equity and the proper risk management. And then that winner will be getting the real money, the cash rewards, along with the certificates. And of course, you will be getting the mentorship throughout the journey, and will give you the complete student relationship, that student support. You can connect me. You can, if you have any questions, you can connect me over here. You can book a meeting. When you look into my profile, you go into my profile. I want you to read about this article. This is a very good article. Read about it. It just takes just 2 minutes. And you can reserve a meeting from me. If you have any queries, any doubts, you are not able to set up your goals, your career goals, you are very confused, in any manner, you have any questions, you can book a meeting with me from here by going to a reserve a meeting. So it is very important to invest in your education first before trading with the real money. Invest in your learning before investing into the markets. You are investing into the markets, the virtual funds. We'll practice a lot with the virtual funds, but not with the real funds. The real project that will come up in the 3rd month. In the 3rd month, we will be starting the live project. The live project, that means you are required to, and that is not also compulsory. If you feel that, yes, I am gaining the confidence because my emotions are attached with the money. Virtual funds are the virtual funds, right? Emotions are attached with the money. When you are deploying your real capital, let's say $100, it's quite enough. Not required more than that. If you are good to go, then only you can go into the 3rd month live account opening, right? Along with the advanced topics learnings. If you are good to go, you can go with a live account opening. That start with in the 3rd month only, not before that. But I will request you to invest in your education. You practice with the virtual funds so that you will be avoiding the costly mistakes. Why we say the costly? Because it is deploying your real capital, which is a hard-earned money from your parents also. From whomever you are taking the money, it's your own salary or whomever the money. It is a hard-earned money, right? So building the confidence before risking the real money, and education is very much important. It is give you the possibility of giving you the career opportunity in the finance, like in the financial analyst. You can be a research analyst because we are involving into the in-depth research here. You can be a portfolio manager. And I hope you have heard about the prop trading firm. Anyone? Just write yes or no. Prop trading firm. What they do, they have a lot of capital and they require the traders to use their capital for the trading purpose with the proper risk management, with a certain percentage of the profit. and not much, only 10% in a month or 20%. That's it. It's their challenging part. You just write yes or no if you have heard about the prop trading firm. There are many prop trading firms available in the market. What these prop trading firms do, they have good amount of the corpus funds, and they require the traders to to trade with those funds. For example, you can able to take the $1 lakh account with, you can buy this with some cost, let's say $100 cost. You can buy $1 lakh account, and you can start with the trading, because higher amount require you can use for the higher volumes, but that is a very later stage. You can go with it. They require the challenging. You have to pass the test to get this 1 lakh capital. You have to pass the test also. So to pass the test, again, you have to have the informed decisions. You have to understanding the market, deep understanding of the market. So I hope you have understood about the importance of taking the education in the trading and investment field. You're not just only doing it for the trading, you are learning about the global markets. So you can go for the monthly coupon codes, the weekly coupon codes as well. If you want to go for the monthly courses, you can apply these coupon codes and you can connect to the Tradify team. Join the community. Join our community. You'll get the good knowledge about the fields, about the educational resources. Join the community and the social media. And you can book a meeting with me if you have any questions left with you. And if you have any questions, I can resolve it right now as well. You can write in the chat box or you can raise your hand. Anyone, if you have any questions, you can raise up your hand or you can write in the chat box. And please remember the projects I have given you, the trading opportunity in the Euro USD, or if you have any other preferable currency pair, and in the gold. Let me know how many of you are interested in learning about the global finance. Today also I have gone through the LinkedIn and I saw that there's an opportunity of hiring. There's an placement opportunity coming up they require the salesperson for the finance products, for the Forex products. You will be getting many broker companies. You could be able to get the job opportunity there in the broking companies, selling the products, business development manager, but they require the trained people. One company approached me that we require the trained people from your batch for our global trading purpose. They are a company that they are linked with the global finance and they require the trained people. So that is the thing. More you will be getting the opportunity as a finance analyst. You can be a proprietary trader of your own. You can be your own boss. Along with your job also, you can invest in your trading field as well. As currently I'm doing my currently doing the trading. I'm a full-time trader. But I do not trade on Saturday, Sunday in the crypto market because the volume is very less. So surely it will boost up your learning, your confidence as well. So let me know if you have any questions for me. You can drop in the chat box. Any questions? It's okay. You can share anything you want, you have in your mind, you can discuss with me. And how many of you are already a trader here? Just write trader and fresher. If you are a fresher, write fresher. If you are a trader, just write trader with years of experience. Write in the chat box. Trading is for everyone, no matter from which part of the world you are from. You can even trade from the beautiful beach of the Goa as well. Enjoy your holidays, and the trading platform is working on your behalf. You have to just put in your values after proper analysis, of course. We had a student from the science background also previously in my past batches, and yes, they have improved a lot. They do not have any economic field. They understood the trading and this in global markets because we have teach from the scratch. This is what we will be teaching from the scratch only, that everyone will understand easily. Anyone else who can you can write in the chat box if you're a trader or a fresher. Let everyone participate. I just got 3 responses only. Naveen, Suvarna, no, Naveen, Ashok, Neeraj. Just write in the chat box if you're a fresher or a trader. Okay, guys, thank you for your responses. And if you have any questions, you can book a meeting and we'll connect with you there. So see you all in the session. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Have a great day.